Hey guys, this is Paranoid from server 802, and today I wanted to explain to you guys the difference between HP and defense. And a simple way to put it is that your total vitality, the total life that your soldier has, is going to be HP plus defense. So if I can make an analogy to this brightness bar, then your total vitality is going to be the entire bar, and the blue part is going to be your HP, and the gray part is going to be your defense. The defense helps your soldier from becoming wounded. So if the enemy if he doesn't do enough damage to get through the gray part, then your soldier isn't going to be wounded. If he does enough damage to pass through the gray part here and reach the blue part, reach your HP, then your soldier is going to be wounded. If the enemy does enough damage to get through the gray and the blue part, then your soldier is going to die, because that's your total life. Your total life is your HP plus your defense. And the question is, which is more important to buff? If you have a choice between buffing your HP or buffing your defense, then what you want to aim for is having the highest life total or highest vitality total. So if you can buff 10% to HP, to the blue part, or you can buff 10% to your defense, the gray part, obviously you want to buff 10% to the HP, because you're going to get a much bigger bonus to your total life. And when you have a higher total life, your troops are going to survive longer, and troops that survive for another round of battle are going to kill more enemy troops. They're going to do more damage. So any place you can decide between buffing HP and buffing defense, percentage wise, you want to buff the HP. And I'll give you an example here. My dragon, my Elise, here a couple days ago I had 20% ground troop defense. I had a perfect roll on ground troop defense, and I said it's a perfect roll, it's defense, and it's really going to be hard for me to get. Even if I get like 17 or 16% HP, 20% defense is perfect. It's probably good enough. Wrong. 20% defense is equivalent to 10% HP. So the bonuses to HP are going to be twice as effective to the bonuses to defense. So any place that you can choose between bonuses to defense or bonuses to HP, keep in mind that the bonuses you get to your troop HP are going to be twice as good. Why are they twice as good? So the basic reason why HP bonuses are twice as good is simply because your army, your soldiers have twice as much HP as they have defense. So if I get 10% HP, I'm going to get 6,400 HP, and if I get 10% defense, I'm going to get 3,300 defense. So the HP buff is much more important, and any place you have a choice between HP and defense, go ahead and buff your HP. I heard about it. I wasn't sure how people tested it and why they came to this conclusion. So I just tested it myself to make sure that this is how it works. And the way I tested it is basically I made a few attacks with my city and my alts, and I didn't use any general. I just used the base buff, so I would have the same values every time. And the only thing I changed was I changed this. I used increase HP 50% one time, and another time I used increase defense 50%. And I made several attacks like this with different troop numbers, just to see when I win, when I lose, how many wounded I get. And that's the conclusion pretty much. Your total vitality is going to be your HP plus your defense, and you want to aim to have as much vitality as possible. So you want the HP plus the defense, to be the highest. And the way you get it is by giving bonuses to your HP as much as possible. So wherever you can, wherever you have a choice between HP and defense, go ahead and buff the HP. I hope this helps you guys, and good luck in server war.